everyone, myself Gayatri Bhagat. I am from VSS 6M. Today we are going to explain you the semi-conservative type of DNA replication in eukaryotes through my short seminar. So, DNA is composed of two strand. Each strand of original DNA is serves as a template strand for the production of new complementary DNA, and that's why this process is called as semi-conservative replication. This process involves 4 steps, that is initiation, elongation, termination, and proofreading and correction. So the first step is initiation. In these steps, helicase separates the DNA strands into 2 template strands. Then RNA primase then adds a short sequence of RNA to the template strand. This short sequence of RNA primers which allow DNA polymerase 3 to bind to the strands and start the replication process. Then DNA polymerase 3 adds nucleotide in 5' to the strands in 5' to 3' direction. And the second step is elongation. In these steps, the strands are anti-parallel and replication occurs only in 5' to 3' direction. One of the strands will replicate in the same direction of the replication fork, while the other strands replicated in the opposite direction of the replication fork. The one strand is synthesized in a continuous manner, and that is called as leading strand, while the other is synthesized in a fragments, and that is called as lagging strand. The leading strand requires only RNA primers, while the leading strand requires few fragments, and this fragments is called as Okazaki fragments. Then DNA polymerase 1 will remove the RNA primase and replace this with DNA. Then DNA ligase then joins the Okazaki fragments together to form a continuous strands. Then termination. Then third step is termination. Termination stops or blocks the progress of DNA replication. The DNA replication terminates at many points on the chromosome. Then the last step is proofreading and correction. The DNA polymerase make few errors, and most of these are quickly corrected by the DNA polymerase. Then few enzymes are required for this process of DNA replication. That enzymes are DNA helicase, DNA polymerase 1, DNA polymerase 2, DNA polymerase 3, also DNA ligase, and protein which is SSBP, that is single stranded binding protein. And these enzymes are required for unbinding, also join the DNA fragments, and so on. So my topic is here end, and thank you so much for giving me this chance. Thank you everyone.